I hosted a $200 1v1 between Ranny and Spoodah. Best of 5, winner take all. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you leave a like, comment your favorite moment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get right into it. Let's go. It's another week of the Ghost Gaming Weekly. This week, we are absolutely in for a treat as we have Spoodah up against King Ranny. Both extremely high-level players. Best of 5. $200 on the line. Usually it is winner take all, 100% of the prize pool, but the players talked beforehand and they agreed to split it 75-25. So the winner will be getting 150, the loser will be getting $50, and we'll have to see how it goes. Ranny and Spoodah. Spoodah in orange. He's dominating a lot of the pressure right now. He swings out wide though, gives Ranny a clear. I don't think Ranny has a lot of boost. Spoodah will catch. Now Spoodah potentially with the flick. Ranny gets back in time. At this level of play, it's amazing how fast these players can recover. As Ranny goes for a shot, not going to get the power he wants though. And now Spoodah will take to the air. Full tank in the full tank. Goes for the flip and it's high off the crossbar. Spoodah with no boost. Goes back for corner. Ranny, big challenge off the sidewall. Might go for a shot and he does, but Spoodah's there for the save. Into the corner now. Ranny awkward first touch. At this point, I think he's just going to try and control it, and he does. He's there for the 50. It's a good 50 from Spoodah. Ranny will control it into the corner. Minute and a half in. No goals scored. Ranny, big shot just off the corner. Both players getting a lot of chances here early on. As Ranny really started for boost. This could be a big chance for Spoodah. He might want the shot. He's got it, but Randy's got the save. Into the corner now. Randy gets the corner. He's got to dodge a demo, and he does. Spoodah with no boost will have to retreat. What does he do now? Randy wants the reset. Got it. Spoodah has the save anyway. And now it's Spoodah up in the air. Goes for a quick shot. I think it's just wide, and it is. So much offense that's just off both players. I doubt there are too many nerves. I mean, there's money on the line, and you know you're playing. I don't know that this is the biggest stage either player has played on though, so I'm sure maybe we'll give it a game just for them to figure each other out and get their bearings. Maybe we'll be seeing some high level or some high scoring games in the future here. As Randy trying to slow it down, trying to save his boost, but he uses all of it. Gets the corner. Randy not afraid to go up in the air, controls it up high. Does he go for the flip? He does. He uses it. Randy opens up the scoring in the new week of the weekly show match with a beautiful reset top left, even doubles it to secure it. Spoodah, not too much he can do there. That's a clean play from Randy. And it's Randy giving himself a 1-goal lead halfway through game 1. Randy gets control off the kickoff as well. Spoodah, full tank, trying to decide when to dive. Looks like he's being patient. Randy aggressing, goes for the touch. Spoodah well defended. Might have a counterattack here. If he shoots it, it's on target. Randy might not be able to make it back. He's not. Spoodah ties it with 2:12 on the clock. This was perfect defense from Spoodah. And just a clean counterattack. Good long shot. Those of you guys that were watching my live stream earlier, holy smokes, I missed so many open nets. So me personally, I'm never scoring that. But just over 2 minutes in, we have a tie game. Low scoring game. Only 1 goal each. Spoodah comes in for the quick shot. Randy has to save. And he'll get the corner. Spoodah's going to have to back off. And Randy will take control. Randy, very well known for his flicks and his drifting, in my opinion. And it looks like he'll tap in goal number 2 just inside of 2 minutes. I think he just timed this well. I don't think this was anything too special. I think he kind of faked the low 50 and popped it over Spoodah. Punches it in for goal number 2. It's Randy with the lead. Voice crack. Let's see though. I would love for this to go at least 4 or 5 games. I'm always here for these to go game 5. I just want to see a good series. Last week was pretty good too. Last week we had AJ up against Wavy, which I feel like was probably the highest level 1v1 we've had. But it was a sweep in favor of Wavy. The games were close though. If you guys remember, AJ just couldn't find anything, especially in that last game. Just a lot of unfortunate touches. Hopefully this week we see a close series. A minute and a half left. Spoodah now applying pressure. He's going to want the bump, but Randy dodges it well. Spoodah Has all the control. Good 50 from Ranny, but he's got no boost. He's trying to control it. Spoodah obviously sees that he might go for a demo. Ranny gets the corner and possession, though. Just over a minute to play. Who's going to take game one? Spoodah with a good save. And a clean possession here. He might want to double tap. Ranny reads it well. Controls it. Looking it out towards the midfield. Both players not wanting to give the other too much space. Spoodah finally backing off. Ranny with no boost. Tries to flick it. Doesn't connect. But he does steal Spoodah's boost. Ranny knows he has to be careful not to overextend. Spoodah with possession. But how much boost does he have? Spoodah goes to the flick, but it's defended by Ranny. He might have a counterattack. No, Spoodah comes in from the side. He has an open net. Oh, but he misses the shot. 35 seconds left. That was a huge chance for Spoodah. A tough angle. I do think it was open if he slotted it. 30 seconds left here in game one. Ranny looking to take the opener. But he does give away possession there to Spoodah. Oh, Spoodah misses the flick, though. Ranny gets a good early flick. I think it's going to be high. He's got to read it, and he will. Ranny taking a 3-1 lead with 16 seconds left. That was a clean flick from Ranny. Quick. Very, 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 very powerful flick. And it looks like it might be Ranny here in game one. I have no idea what decal Spoodah has on. Boy, that is not my area of expertise. Spoodah needs our goal soon. He doesn't really have time to get boost. Randy knows it. Spoodah tries, but it's well defended. 7 seconds left. I think the nail might be in the coffin in game one. Randy will defend it. And after game one, it's Randy taking the 1-0 lead as we go into game two. Game two was Spoodah and Ranny. Ranny taking game one in a 3-1 victory. Pretty low scoring game. I said this during the 60-second break, but I think we'll see a lot more goals in this game. I think the players are going to be more confident, going for a lot more offense. Oh, that's almost a good goal from Spoodah, but it's just off. I predicted we get at least double the goals this game. So I'm betting we get at least 8, as Randy might be able to get the first one, but he's not able to recover in time. Both players want that corner, but it's Spoodah who gets it, and he'll get possession as well. Randy, so good at just not leaving the play. Oh, but Spoodah still opens the scoring 30 seconds in. I have 1v1 Randy a couple times just for fun. He is way better than I am. But he's 1v1 me a couple times, and he's just, it feels like he's always on the ball. Like, it's, you know, you and me, we're playing ones. It's so easy to just go like all the way back to your half to get boost or things like that. And I feel like you don't see Randy do that very much. I feel like he's always just lingering in the play, always making you a little nervous, like you don't have a lot of space. You see Spoodah doing that here as well. Randy, a good delayed flick, but it's just off target. He still might have an open look, and he does. Randy ties it 1-1. 47 seconds in. That was a clean delayed flick. Just off target. Spoodah probably thought it was on, so he's going for the save. And just like that, we're all knotted up at 1 apiece. Haven't seen too many kickoffs since we didn't have too many goals in game one. Obviously, kickoffs are huge. Spoodah gonna go for the goal. What a shot from Spoodah! Really, this is so aggressive, because if he misses, he's so out of the play. But he had the angle. He trusts the mechanics. And this is what I'm saying, man. I think we're going to see a lot more offense and a lot more aggression in this game. Now that these players had a game to feel each other out. Obviously, they were warming up beforehand, but you're warming up in ranked now. I think I'm calling it. I think we get at least 8 goals this game. As Randy fakes a kickoff and gets rewarded with possession. Spoodah decides to challenge, though, not wanting to give Randy a lot of space. Oh, but Randy does get a good demo. And now it's Randy with possession. He's got plenty of boost. He might win an eligible bump here from this setup. He doesn't. He goes low. A good flick from Randy, and he ties it 2-2. This is so hard to defend if you're Spoodah. Randy, like, Spoodah's got to cover the fake, you know? He's got to cover that fake if it keeps rolling. Obviously, he has to cover the flick. And as it gets closer to his net, it's impossible to read both of those. And Randy punishes well. Tied 2-2. Spoodah does win kickoff, though. And Randy chooses not to go for the corner boost. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Any of us would have gone all the way back for boost there, but Randy stays in the play. Makes it so hard to get space to set up your play when you have Randy doing stuff like that. Makes the flick and comes back down. Spoodah, a great challenge to depossess Randy. Not a lot of boost. This could be open for Spoodah. He'll take a shot. I think it's a little soft, though. And Randy able to get back, but he doesn't get the corner. Randy low on boost, and he will back off this time, but Spoodah has possession now. He sees Randy pre-jump and goes low. Smart play from Spoodah. Ranny catching the ball and going for a flick. Spoodah should be able to save, and he will. Oh, he might have punished Ranny. It looks like he doesn't flick. Spoodah wants control. A good challenge from Ranny. We haven't seen too many air dribbles from the ground yet, which I'm kind of surprised by. I really think we'll be seeing more of that this series. But the air dribbles, the air dribble bumps, those are always so lethal in one, so hard to defend. As Randy pops it over Spoodah, Spoodah, it looked like he read it well, but Randy still finds a third goal. I think Spoodah even read this pop. He jumped, but it was just a little too late, and Randy's able to pop it over him and take the lead just under halfway through game 2. What do we see on the kickoff here? We saw Randy fake the kickoff. Looks like it's just a normal kickoff. Spoodah again walking away with possession. I feel like the kickoffs have been pretty even so far. We've seen Randy win the fake kickoff. Oh, Spoodah! I saw sparks, but no demo. Randy will get a goal. That's a tilter if you're Spoodah. At least I'd be tilted. You see the sparks. Randy just takes it like a champ. And Spoodah does not find the demo, but he does find another goal added to Randy's score. Halfway through. Still plenty of time left. Definitely not over if you're Randy or Spoodah. But boy, that's, yeah. Once is already such a tilting game mode. To have that demo feel like it just wasn't given to you. Oh, Spoodah missing the touch. Randy will punch in goal number 5. That's an awkward bounce. I think Spoodah didn't think it was going up. He probably thought it was bouncing out more. He doesn't find the touch. Randy with a good insta dive. That's it, top shelf, and he extends the lead to 3. Definitely time, like I said, to lock in if you're Spoodah. Still plenty of time. He's got good kickoffs. He's got more possession. Although Randy might dive on this. He got the mid boost. Spoodah, a heavy touch. It's going to be hard to get possession. Both players dive. Pretty neutral 50-50. Spoodah will get the mid boost and go for the ball. Looks like Randy wants to go quick, and he's got it. He doesn't have a ton of boost, though. He's got to be careful. Goes for a touch. Spoodah might be able to punish this. I don't think he can get around it, though. But still, Randy doesn't have a lot of boost. Spoodah might have caught him off guard, though, but Randy gets a powerful enough touch to clear it. Spoodah gets a great touch. I think it might be open for him. He chooses to come down instead. I think it's still open if he taps it in. He does. And Spoodah starting to mount the comeback. This was a great touch. I think it just sent Randy flying behind him. I can't see, but either way, it's a good goal from Spoodah. 2-goal lead. I did call it. We're officially at 8 goals. I called it. I predicted we'd have double last game. And I believe last game was a 3-1 win for Randy. Look at me go. I know ball. I will be taking all of the prize pool, actually, for that bet. Sorry, fellas. Oh, Spoodah got the boost from Randy. This is so awkward for Randy, but he gets a good 50. But still, Spoodah getting all of the boost right now. Oh, I don't know if he meant to get that touch. He still got possession. This is still a good place for Spoodah, and he gets a good flick. I think it's just off. He just needs to not panic and punch it in. He should have it, and he does. The lead is cut to 1. This is a perfect flick from Spoodah. Randy just doesn't have boost. He tries to dive, but Spoodah reads it well, gets a good flick, and it's a 1-goal game. 1:19 on the clock. Plenty of time if you're Spoodah. What do we see on the kickoff? Another normal kickoff. There's no reason for Spoodah to mix up his kickoff when both players just do a normal speed flip. Spoodah seems to be winning it, and just like that, Spoodah ties it. With over a minute to play, Spoodah equalizes game 2 with a beautiful flick over Randy and under the crossbar and in the back of the net. 5-5. What do we see on the kickoffs? If anyone needs to do anything, it's Randy, I think. Needing to make some sort of adjustment, although he might have just got himself a 6th goal. Randy stops the bleeding and gets a kickoff goal himself. I think this was just a normal kickoff. Maybe Randy flipped the other direction this time, but still, we're seeing a lot of just speed flip kickoffs. Not really seeing, you know, the wave dashes or the delays. We saw Randy fake it. And other than that, both players are just speed flipping and going. Let's see what they do here. Another normal kickoff, pretty neutral. Looks like it's Spoodah that'll have possession. Although Randy turns, he's got no boost. So Randy gets possession for a little bit, but finally it's Spoodah. It's the challenge. It might just be a goal. It is. Randy refuses to back down, and he's got a 2-goal lead. This is what I'm saying. Randy has no boost. This is so aggressive to 50 that, and I think that's why it worked. I don't think Spoodah expected him to dive because Randy has no boost. He's so out of the play after that. Like, if Spoodah's behind it and gets a 50, It's a wide open goal for Spoodah because Randy's taking himself so far out of the play. But sometimes that's what it takes. As Randy goes off the ceiling, but he misses. Spoodah has an open line, and he's got it. What a read from Spoodah. It's a 1-goal game. Randy tries to get a touch, but Spoodah takes it up and over. That's a good read there, too, off the backboard. Like, just because it's open doesn't mean it's easy. That is a tough line if you're Spoodah, but he finds it. And another kickoff that goes in Spoodah's favor. He gets the corner. Oh, goes for a big bang. I don't know. Obviously, these guys are better than I am. But still, possession is so critical at this rank. You want to hold on to it as much as you can. And now it's Randy with possession. What does he do? Pops it up. A good flick. It's going to be wide. And Spoodah, excuse me, does get the corner. So Randy does have to retreat a little, but he got the mid. Spoodah going into the air. This is the first time we've seen this all series. Spoodah finds the demo and the tie with 20 seconds left. What a play from Spoodah. Pops it up. Randy tries to go quick, but Spoodah getting out in front of it, finding the demo. And it's a tie game with 20 seconds left. What a game. Do we see it go to overtime? Spoodah again seems to walk away with possession, but he goes for boost. Randy actually now on the attack. He's got it by Spoodah, but it's wide. Still gets the corner. Randy doesn't want to go to overtime. Spoodah finds the save, but I don't think he has a lot of boost. Randy goes for the shot. It's on target. Spoodah has the save. 0 seconds. Randy keeps it up. Does he reach it? No. We're going to overtime. Such a huge game 2 here. Do we see a tie series? Or do we see Spoodah, or Randy rather, have triple match point? This overtime is huge for both players. As Randy with possession, 50 boost, quick shot, well saved by Spoodah, but Randy gets the boost. He's got good control right now, trying to get all the boost, but he flips. Spoodah might be able to get a demo. No, he doesn't, but he flicks it away. Spoodah flicking to Randy's half, but Randy, possession, showing us the drifting a little bit. A quick flick. Spoodah dives on it, and it's well 50'd. This is so big for both players. Spoodah doesn't find that bump. Randy gets a great 50. Spoodah with no boost has to touch a demo. Randy might have the goal. No, what a save from Spoodah! Oh, Randy messes up the recovery. Spoodah, an open net. I don't think you realized. Randy on low boost finds a touch. Spoodah now gonna have a free touch in the air. He's comfortable in the air. We just saw it with the air dribble bump. The reset, the flick, the goal! Spoodah ties the series 1-1. What a reset from Spoodah. Randy dives. It's a good dive from Randy, but Spoodah with the flip pops it over him. And it's a 1-1 series going into game 3. Game 3. Spoodah and Randy. Spoodah, an overtime win in game 2. Ties the series, and it looks like he'll open up the scoring here in game 3, and he will with a kickoff goal. What happened on the kickoff here? I think it's just another... Oh, it's super weird. It looks like Randy went through the ball. Either way, Spoodah with goal number 1. I think kickoffs are going to be huge this game. I really feel like... Again, I feel like I have to have this disclaimer anytime I say anything. These guys would both smoke me in 1v1s. I never want to come across and be like, they need to do this, and that's why they're losing. Because it's like, dude, I would get crushed by these guys. But that being said, I feel like you can learn things just by observing. And I really do think kickoffs are going to be a big part in this game. I think especially for Randy. I think Spoodah is coming away with a lot of kickoffs with possession. And so I really liked how Randy was mixing it up and faking the kickoff in, I don't know if it was game 1 or game 2. I think we need to see more of that, as I think this is just off, and that's a good clear from Randy. But Spoodah is getting all of the boost. Randy pops it out. He's just trying to buy himself time to get boost right now. Spoodah, does he go for the coast to coast? He's going for it. He's got the reset if he wants it. He's got it. No, he missed it. Randy's able to get enough boost to go onto the backboard. He'll control it now. Spoodah doesn't want to give Randy a lot of space. Randy flicks it early, and he'll get Spoodah's boost here. Spoodah still has 50 in the tank. This is really good boost management from Spoodah. He's got plenty of boost here. He's got 60. Spoodah's using no boost right now. This is perfect boost management from Spoodah. Randy finally has to back off. And now Spoodah. Early flick. I think Randy will have the save, and he does. Good positioning from Randy. What does he do now, though? Randy with possession. Early flick. Spoodah should have, and he does. Randy gets his boost, but again, Spoodah's still got 50 in the tank. Even when Randy's getting the corners. Now Spoodah's empty. But for the most part, Spoodah's doing a good job managing his boost. Pop it up now. Spoodah's got it. Keeping up the pressure. He's freezing. in the field. Looks like finally he'll decide to back off for the mid boost. Ranny. Lots of early flicks from Ranny. Ranny's getting some good flicks, but when you flick it that far back in the midfield, oh my goodness. You give your, what I say, Ranny! When you flick it that far back, you give your opponent a lot of time to react to it. We haven't really seen Spoodah instant challenge. That's a good shot from Ranny. Bottom left, and he ties it 2 minutes in. Spoodah with no boost, tries to get it out. That's a perfect shot from Ranny. No boost from Spoodah. There's nothing he can do. And again, let's see how this kickoff goes. It's straight on, so this is a great chance to delay. This is a great chance to delay the kickoff. We don't see it. We see another normal kickoff. And it looks like it might be... I was going to say Spoodah with possession, but he flicks it out, and now it's Ranny using his flip. Decides to come down and take Spoodah's boost. This is good. Long play from Ranny here, just controlling the boost and getting possession. Like I said, possession is king at this rank, man. A lot of times, the player that possesses the ball more is going to walk away with the win. That's a banger flick from Ranny, but it's just high. He's got a demo, so he's got time. Good control. Spoodah fakes the challenge. I don't think we've seen Spoodah really instant challenge that much, but it seems like Ranny is very quick to flick the ball away if he thinks Spoodah's coming in on it. I'd love to see Randy kind of hold on to the ball a little bit more when he's got possession. Here's a big pinch. Now he doesn't have a lot of boost. Randy drops an oops in the quick chat. And now Spoodah with possession. A good flick. I think it's just high. Randy almost finds it out of his net, but it's Spoodah taking the lead 2-1 with 2:06 left. Definitely an unfortunate touch for Randy. Trying to make sure he doesn't own goal it. Spoodah's able to recover well and punch it in. Once again, let's see how the kickoff goes. We see another normal kickoff. We do. Another speed flip. Another possession for Spoodah here. Looks like he wants to come down with it. Flicks it to the corner. Randy should be able to get possession. Spoodah finally backs off. Randy, not afraid to go into the air. He's got control. Looks like he wants to reset. He's got it. He misses the touch, though. But he's able to recover quickly. It's not going to be open for Spoodah. And he'll control it. This is good control from Spoodah, but he's lost it on the top of his car. Gets a good touch. He gets demoed. I think it's just off. Randy will be able to get possession here. I was going to say, hopefully the camera fixes itself. Randy, another early clear. I'd love to see Randy control him. I'm not sure if he's nervous or if he's just thinking that Spoodah's going to dive. This is good control. What a flick. What in the world? That's crazy. Spoodah, good patience, and he's got possession. His flick is just off, though. I think Randy will get back, and he will. What does Randy do here? Flicks it out. He should be able to get behind it. Spoodah hits it to the side. Coming up on the final minute in Game 3. One of these players going to have a double match point. Spoodah almost doubles his lead, but instead, I think he's given up the goal. Spoodah can't find the reset, and Randy finds the tie just inside a minute. That was so close from Spoodah. Just off the crossbar, and instead of a 3-1 lead for Spoodah, Randy able to counterattack well and tie the game rather. Another kickoff here. Another normal kickoff for both players. I always say normal kickoff. That's just like a speed flip. Like just speed flip in and then going. Randy getting it to the side. Spoodah able to come in though. Spoodah gets it by Randy. I don't think Randy jumped though, so he might be able to get back. He won't. Spoodah able to punch in goal number 3 with 43 seconds left. We'll have to see what... I'm telling you. I think this kick... Yeah. I'm telling you. I think this kickoff is going to be big. There's like... I feel like Spoodah is winning a lot of them. So if you're Spoodah, you don't really need to change anything. Randy might have a kickoff goal here. Oh, chooses to slow play. I like this control. It's on target. Spoodah, what a save. Randy gets his boost, though. He'll pop it up. He's got the boost advantage. This is smart from Randy. He goes low with it. Spoodah reads it well. Randy doesn't find the kite, and now it's Spoodah that might have a counterattack goal if he puts it on target. I think he did. Or is it wide? No, it's in the back of the net. Spoodah, a 2-goal lead. Similarly to how Randy tied the game earlier, I think Randy just really wanted that angle, but he couldn't find it, and Spoodah able to punish with 21 seconds left. What does Randy do on the kickoff here? Second. Oh, he tries the wave dash kickoff. I love that. I love that. I know it doesn't result how you want if you're Randy, but I love the variety. I don't think the kickoffs are working too well for him right now. And so I love seeing that, even going into game 4. Like, you can tell it's on his mind. You know what I mean? You can tell that he's thinking, all right, I need to mix it up a little bit. It feels like Spoodah put the nail in the coffin with that goal, barring some sort of miracle. Ranny delays the kickoff. Does Spoodah punch it in? It looks like he's going to control it. He knows the game is kind of over. Or does he? No. Spoodah punching in goal number 6. Ranny dropping a what a save. And Spoodah just making the scoreline looking more bloated at this point. Ranny says lucky goal, but that's funny. Game 3 going to be in favor of Spoodah as Ranny doesn't find the goal at the end. It's Spoodah that takes game 3, going up 2-1 in the series. Game 4, Spoodah and Ranny. Ranny won game 1, but proceeded to drop the next 2 and finds himself down in the series and down in game 4. Spoodah, another kickoff goal 4 seconds in. I think Ranny might have messed up his flick there, and Spoodah able to punish him right away. 1-0 Spoodah. Ranny has to win these next 2 if he wants to win the series. $200 on the line. Like I said earlier, normally it is winner take all, but these players did talk beforehand. Oh, as Ranny just missed an open look. He decides to dive for it. You got to think that might be a little bit of a tilter dive, because I think now it's open for Spoodah. Those are so hard. You miss that open net. You're like, I need this goal, so you jump for it. But Spoodah's able to recover. Randy had no boost in the tank, and Spoodah doubles his lead. But like I said, these players did talk beforehand, and they agreed to split the prize pool 75-25. So whoever wins will get 150. Whoever loses will be dropping 50, or will be getting 50, dropping. Randy finding a kickoff goal of his own. 1-2. Okay. Kickoffs playing a big role here in game 4. Both players getting an outright kickoff goal within 30 seconds of the start. Spoodah almost got back to that. That would have been insane. That would have been insane. 3 goals already. Kickoffs going in Randy's favor now, as it looks like he doesn't go for the boost. He goes for a quick shot just off. Man, Randy had it. That's a tough slot. He still gets the mid. He's got all the time in the world here. What does he go for? We've seen Spoodah go for some air dribble bumps. Not as much from Randy. Spoodah not able to find the save. And Randy able to tie it. Spoodah dropping some quick chats. Not too happy with how that went, as he gives up goal number 2. Randy says nice. That's funny. These guys are funny. Randy. Oh my goodness. Another kickoff goal in favor of the boy in blue. Randy. 3-2. Did Spoodah just miss? No, Randy delays it a little bit. Okay. Like I said last game, we're seeing a little bit of a mix-up from Randy on the kickoffs. This really is game-changing if you're Randy. Because I've said pretty much up to this point that it's Spoodah that just needs to keep doing what he's doing on kickoffs and force Randy to make an adjustment. And Randy's done it. He's got 2 kickoff goals already. Spoodah, good flick. Randy finds the save. I don't think it was quite the touch he wanted, but it's good enough to get it out. Spoodah gets his corner. He might go for a bump. Randy clears it out first. Both players want the mid. It's Spoodah with the demo and boost. Spoodah going down Broadway. Fakes Randy. Spoodah ties it just over. I almost said 2 minutes. Just over a minute in. Spoodah, a great fake. Randy really tried to cover as much of the goal as he could, but there was nothing he can do. He drops a nice shot. We love a respectable nice shot. That's just a tough one to defend if you're Randy. And Spoodah ties it up with 3:48 on the clock. But Randy, a good kickoff, an early flick. Spoodah might not have it. He does. Randy went for the corner, so now it's open for Spoodah. Spoodah takes the lead. Randy had a good kickoff and a good flick, but you can see he dives for that corner, and Spoodah able to turn on a dime and punch it in the back of the net. 4-3 now for the man in orange. Plenty of game left, though. 3:39 on the clock. Nothing to worry about if you're either player. Another speed flip kickoff from both players. Randy will take it back with possession. Spoodah patiently waiting for Randy to bring it to him. We really have not seen Spoodah dive early, and I don't blame him. I feel like Randy's been very quick to kind of flick the ball, give it away. That's a good flick, but a good save from Spoodah. That's a good shot. It might be a little high, and it is. It's off the crossbar. Ranny with no boost. He doesn't want to back off, though, and he will get the mid. Ranny now. This is good control from him. I love this from Ranny. A good flick, but another great save from Spoodah. Spoodah is reading these flicks from Ranny. I said that Randy might need to mix up his kickoffs, and he might need to mix up his attack now. Because I think Spoodah is just reading these flicks. Randy's very good at flicks, but if it's all you're doing, it can be predictable. As Spoodah goes for the reset, doesn't find it. Randy might be able to get an open net if he can get around it. It's on, and it's in! Randy ties it with 2:45 on the clock. A good challenge from Randy. I don't know if Spoodah got his flip or not, but he didn't use it. And Randy able to punish and find the back of the net. 2:45 on the clock. If I'm Spoodah, I'd probably try and look into the kickoffs a little bit more. Never mind. He gets another possession. I think if you're Spoodah, I wouldn't be afraid to go into the air. He's 1 for 1 in air dribble bump attempts. And so I'd love to see Spoodah go into the air a little bit more. And if you're Randy, I'd love to see him hold on to the ball more. Spoodah's not really instant challenging and things like that. He's really giving Randy time. And we're seeing Randy flick it pretty early. So we see Spoodah kind of do the same. Randy will control. See, we see Spoodah back off. He's just waiting for Randy. He's waiting for Randy to flick, but now Randy times a great flick. Oh, but it's the worst bounce in the world. But it doesn't matter. Randy takes the lead with 2:10 on the clock. That was the worst possible bounce for Randy, but it was such a good flick by Spoodah that he had plenty of time to recover and get the touch. 2:10 on the clock. Both of these players are content creators. If you are new and you don't know either of these guys, make sure you're checking them out. I believe Ranny is his name on Twitch and most platforms, or King Ranny, I believe, on Twitter, as he punches in goal number 6. And I believe Spood is, I want to say Spood Hype. I know is at least his name on TikTok. I'm sure it's a similar name on other platforms. Shouldn't be hard to find them. They're both great creators. They're both regular streamers and uploaders. Make sure you guys are checking out their content. They're putting on a show for us today. Randy threatening to go to a game 5 here with a 2-goal lead. Looking for a third. It's an awkward first touch, but he has plenty of boost to adjust. No flip yet. He's got the flip. Spoodah, a good save, but it's still going to drop in front of his net. Randy opts not to dive, but he will try and drift around it. Might go for a bump. Gets a touch. Randy not able to find the goal, and he'll have to retreat. Spoodah, 30 boost in the tank. Not too much he can go for here. He'll go for the musty, but it's taking him out of the play. Randy might be able to counterattack, but he slows it down. I love this from Randy. Oh, he misses up the pop, but still. You're Randy. Just control the ball. He's taking it. Oh, another early flick. Again, like, these are good plays from Randy. And he got a flick earlier as Spoodah narrows the lead to 1. I feel like if you're Randy, I'd love to see him pop it up and go for a bump when he's got control, or maybe even drop it low. All we've really seen Randy do when he has possessions is go for a flick or like a delayed flick where he'll jump, wait like a half second, and then flick. And either way, I think Spoodah's reading it really, really well. Most of the time, he's finding the save. Randy punches it by Spoodah. Spoodah bumps him into the mid boost. Randy will take it. He might... Oh, I thought he might go for Spoodah's boost. Randy now, with a minute left, trying to find something here. He'll punch a shot on. Spoodah will have a save. We're coming up on the final minute in game 4. Randy doesn't get the boost. Spoodah might have an open net. He decides not to go. I think that might have been open for Spoodah, but he didn't want to commit for it. And now it's Randy struggling on his back foot. Goes back for boost. Spoodah sizing up the shot, goes left side, but it's off and it's wide. That's like the worst bounce I could have taken for Spoodah. He still has attack and aggression, and Randy doesn't have the challenge. Spoodah ties it with 40 seconds left. Randy has no boost. He tries to go, but Spoodah, a good early flick, gets by him. 40 seconds on the clock. And we have a tie game. Randy needs this game if he wants to stay alive. Spoodah looking to lock down the W here, as he does get the mid boost. But Randy, he's there. He punches it on with all of his boost and takes the lead with 33 seconds left. This is what I'm talking about with Randy. Spoodah gets the boost, but Randy's like, I will full send it anyway, and I'll punch in goal number 7. That's so hard to play against if you're Spoodah. You get the kickoff, you go for the boost, you're doing everything right. And Randy, just a full head of steam, able to punch in a goal. Wave dash kickoff from Randy. It's going to give him time to get the boost. Spoodah got the mid. Randy, a big pre-jump. Spoodah's shot will not fall. Randy Just playing time at this point. This is so hard to defend if you're Spoodah. He's got to try and find something, but it's all Randy right now with possession. He'll take it back. Spoodah just has to dive. 12 seconds left. Randy taking it up off the wall. Spoodah finding a touch. 5 seconds left here. This is so awkward if you're Spoodah. Randy, 2 seconds away from game 5. Spoodah, no boost, but he did keep it up. Oh, he didn't get the boost. I thought for sure Spoodah got the boost. Randy has the reset, this is Rocket League 0-second goal. Randy takes game 4, and we're going to game 5. Game 5, and it all comes down to this. Spoodah, Randy. Each player won 2 games, and one will get the win here with their 3rd win. Who will it be? Randy, an early shot. He's going to open up the scoring 8 seconds in. You could pretty much call this a kickoff goal, as Randy gets the boost and a great shot. Spoodah with nothing in the tank, not able to get back in time. 8 seconds in. We've seen plenty of kickoff goals. I am sure this game will not end 1-0. As Spoodah walks away with possession on this kickoff. Randy decides to dive, but he doesn't have a lot of boost. This could be open for Spoodah. He tries to get around it. I think it's open. And that's a big overcommit from Randy. He tries to catch Spoodah off guard. And he even might have, but Spoodah just has full boost. Randy has nothing. That's just super aggressive from Randy, and it does not go in his favor. And we are all tied up 18 seconds in. Speed flip kickoff from both players. Spoodah might have an open net. Decides to catch it. Spoodah goes to the eligible bump. Randy barely finds a touch, but it's enough to keep it out of the nets. But Spoodah walks away with boost and possession. Randy has to get some pads. Decides not to dive. And he'll get it out. Still, though, it's all Spoodah. He's bullying Randy. I don't think it's open. And Spoodah will take it to the midfield. Gets the boost. Randy decides not to dive in. That's a good mix-up from Randy. He's been aggressive all series. So to fake the dive, I think it threw Spoodah off. Randy, I think he's got himself possession here. 1 minute gone. Another early flick from Randy. I don't think those are working that well right now. Probably just what Randy feels the most comfortable with. I would assume, at least to some degree, nerves are kicking in. Maybe not that much, but I feel like they have to, at least a little. As Randy doesn't quite get the setup he wants. Takes it back. Spoodah's going to get this corner from Randy, though. This is so awkward. Randy decides to control it, though. Not a lot of boost in the tank. I like that early flick that time. And he's got a 2-1 lead. I didn't think this was going to be a goal, but I like this flick from Randy. When you don't have a lot of boost, if he gets challenged here and it's not good, it's probably a goal for Spoodah. So I like that decision from Randy. I'm sure he does as well. Getting the lead here in game 5. Winner take all here in the series. Or I guess, you know what I mean, 75-25 split. But it is not best of 7. It's best of 5. Spoodah, let's get the boost. Randy's so aggressive, and this could be another open net for Spoodah. I think it is. Musty from Spoodah, 2-2. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that Randy got back. A clean Musty from Spoodah. Top shelf. Randy even made it back, but the flick is too good from Spood. And he ties it up. A minute and a half gone. Spoodah winning the kickoff. He'll get the boost. Randy should have time to get back, though. But still, it's Spoodah with possession. Goes for the low 50. I like that from Spoodah, and he's got himself a goal. This is good mix-up from Spoodah. We've seen both players just go for a lot of flicks. And so to see it coming and go for that low 50, Randy doesn't see it coming enough to get in front of it. And Spoodah takes the lead. What kind of kickoff do we see here? Another speed flip kickoff. This time it goes in Randy's favor. And Spoodah will go all the way back. Randy now with possession. I'd love to see an eligible play from Randy here. It's another flick, and it's saved by Spoodah. I think that's just the only thing Randy feels comfortable doing right now is just those flicks. And I think Spoodah is really confident in his defense. He wants to double tap. Randy. Oh, my goodness. What an angle from Spoodah. Randy drops a nice shot as a good sport. That's a tight angle if you're Spoodah. Oh, my goodness. Randy can't find the touch. 2 minutes gone. 2-goal lead for Spoodah. Still plenty of time left if you're Randy. Nothing to be nervous about just yet. Spoodah does dive. So does Randy. Randy still on the ball, but he's got no boost. He has to back off. Spoodah once again with possession. Spoodah, early flick. Randy was aggressive, but it's high. What does Spoodah do? I think it's on target. There's nothing Randy can do with no boost. Spoodah extends the lead to 3. That was a great first flick. So awkward for Randy. Spoodah stays aggressive. Randy just doesn't have boost. He just can't get back in time. 3-goal lead is certainly comebackable if you're Randy, but he needs to find something. It's a good kickoff to start. A good flick. Randy starting to chip away at the lead, and that's a good place to start. We're not even halfway through the game. There's plenty of time left. Plenty of time left. See how the kickoff goes. It's such an easy game mode to get kickoff goals in and lose kickoff goals. So easy to get on a spree. Spoodah with no boost flicks it. It's going to be off. Randy should be able to have complete possession here, and he will. I'd love to see Randy go into the air. I'd love to see an air dribble bump. Goes for another flick, and it's saved by Spoodah. Again, I think it's just being well read. Randy not able to find the touch, and it's going to be Spoodah extending the lead again to 3. Randy tried to pre-jump it, but I think he went a little too high. I don't think he expected Spoodah to hit it so low. And he got 2 minutes left. Randy got a kickoff goal, but Spoodah able to get it right back. 3-goal lead. Randy, a delayed kickoff, wave dash. He's got himself an open net. He's got time. No! Oh, I thought it was wide. I thought it was wide. Randy, 2-goal game. He had all the time in the world. I thought for sure he hit. I thought that was bouncing off the side and out. That was close. Still, though, Randy gets a goal right back. 2:08 on the clock. Spoodah, a good kickoff. He might be able to get a kickoff goal right back. He rips a shot on. It's on target. Spoodah! Lots of kickoff goals here in game 5. This time it's Spoodah. Behind the ball, he saves a lot of boost. Lets him get a lot of power on that shot. And it's back to a 3-goal lead. Spoodah says, I can do this all day if we can go back and forth. What does Randy do to answer? A little wave dash kickoff from Randy. It's going to get him that mid boost. Spoodah has possession, but not a lot of boost. Has to go for a flick. Oh, and it's got Randy's number. Randy down 4 with 2 minutes left. Spoodah used all his boost to try and get to the flick, and Randy just chose to challenge right away. Didn't quite work. 4 goals in 2 minutes. We're starting to approach the territory that it's, I don't know if we're coming back. Still time. Oh, I thought that was going to be goal number 5 or 9, I guess, for Spoodah. It looks like he might want it off the ceiling. This is so hard to challenge if you're Randy, but Spoodah kind of lost it. But he went for the touch. Spoodah goes low, and it's a 5-goal lead. Spoodah looking confident in game 5, going behind Randy. Such a tough shot to defend if you're Randy. He's got to either play that top shelf flick or that low 50 fake. And that's just such a, there's no way to cover both. Randy mixing up the kickoff though, and he's got it by Spoodah. Do we see another kickoff goal from Randy? I don't think so. He doesn't have the boost. Spoodah rips a shot on. If this goes in, that might be the dagger. Randy not able to get back. It's a 6-goal lead for Spoodah. 10-4. Spoodah, a great turn and chip. Randy using all of his boost, but just not able to get back in time. And it's close to that point that it might be non-comebackable. Randy needs something quick. This could be a good start. Spoodah, a good touch in the corner. Randy dives. He kind of has to. But it's Spoodah with boost and possession. Minute and a half to play. Good demo from Randy. It's going to get him possession. I'd love to see anything in the air here from Randy. He's just trying to get possession right now. He's actually going to take it to the wall. And he'll go up in the air. Randy, it's an early reset. He can use this. Oh, but he uses it right away. He's on the wrong part of the ball now. Another reset. A musty. It might be all over for blue as Spoodah punches in goal number 11 with 1:04 on the clock. I think Randy was just trying to get a clip. Randy might be throwing in the towel here. Randy says first to 12 goals, question mark. Spood says no problem. And Randy does win the kickoff. Boy, I'm usually one to say that it's never over in ones. But I would be quite amazed to see a comeback here if you're the king. Ranny, a big clear, but it's not what he wants. Spoodah might put the nail in the coffin. A fake. Ranny gets back. Hold on. Hold on. Hey. Spoodah gonna be challenged again by Ranny, but he has no boost. Ranny, a good sport, trying to find goal number 5. Goes for the delayed flick. Well read again by Spoodah. Man, Spoodah's defense has been very, very impressive this series. I mentioned it before. I do stand by it. I think Ranny only really felt comfortable going for the flicks, and that just puts him in such a tough spot. When your opponent is doing the same exact thing every offensive push, it can just be really easy to predict what they're doing, no matter how good of a flick it is. And I feel like that was a little bit tough if you're Ranny, not able to find that variety on offense. And it's Spoodah taking game 5 and taking the series in style. GG's in the chat from both players. What a series. On YouTube, if you're watching this, hit the subscribe button. Comment below who you want to see next. What a series from the boys.